Gentlemen over 60, imagine waking up tomorrow with the energy of a 30-something. Your muscles firmer, your mind sharper, and yes, your drive roaring back to life. What if I told you that deep inside your body, there's a hormone clock ticking down, and if you don't act now, you could lose more than just strength. You could lose the spark that makes you feel alive. But here's the good news. You don't need a prescription, you don't need a fancy clinic, and you certainly don't need to surrender to father time. Today, I'm going to share 5 natural science-backed strategies that can literally double your testosterone levels after 60. We're talking simple steps you can start this afternoon, a workout hack that takes less than 30 minutes, a sleep trick that costs nothing, and even a surprising kitchen staple that most doctors never mention. Plus, I'll reveal a bonus twist at the end that the pros call the cold shock method. It's quick, it's free, and it just might reinvigorate your body like nothing else. So stick around, because by the end of this presentation, you'll understand exactly how to reclaim the vitality you thought was gone for good. No gimmicks, no empty promises, just straightforward advice backed by decades of research. Ready to see your inner powerhouse awaken? Let's dive in. I'm Dr. Henry Carter, men's health specialist, and yes, after 30 years of helping guys just like you, I've developed a few gray hairs for every life I've changed. I've worked with thousands of gentlemen, from weekend warriors to weekend skeptics, all grappling with the same silent struggle, that creeping drop in energy, strength, and yes, that once reliable spark. You might have tried 1 or 2 quick fixes, maybe a new supplement, maybe that sketchy testosterone booster you saw advertised online, but here's the thing. Most of those promises fizzle faster than a sparkler in a rainstorm. Why? Because boosting testosterone after 60 isn't about a magic pill. It's about a smart, science-backed strategy that respects what your body actually needs. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to guide you through 5 natural ways to supercharge your testosterone production methods rooted in real biology, not hype. And because I believe in practical advice, every strategy I share is something you can start today, whether you're at home in the gym or polishing off your morning coffee. Think of this as your personalized blueprint for reigniting that vitality. We'll tackle targeted resistance training even if you've never lifted a dumbbell, optimize your sleep like a pro athlete, fine-tune your nutrition, rewire your stress response, and unlock the hormone-friendly benefits of intermittent fasting. And hey, if you ever wondered why your grandkids can bounce at 6 a.m. while you're hitting snooze, or why your buddy down the street seems to outrun you, even though he's 2 years older, you're about to find out. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what's standing between you and peak performance, you'll have the tools to demolish those barriers. So let's get started, because the best years of your life aren't behind you. They're waiting right now. Tip number 1, strategic resistance training. Let's kick things off with a deceptively simple truth. Your muscles are some of the best testosterone factories you have if you know how to fire them up. Picture this: every contraction, every rep is like sending a signal to your body that says, hey, we still need peak performance. Now, before you roll your eyes and dust off that old college gym membership, let me assure you, we're not talking marathon workouts or hours of endless cardio. In fact, the most efficient routines take less than half an hour twice a week, perfect for busy schedules and busy bodies. First, focus on compound movements, those big multi-joint exercises that recruit the most muscle fibers. Squats, deadlifts, chest presses. These aren't just buzzwords. They're your shortcut to blasting open your hormonal response. When you stand up and push through a weight, your body releases a cascade of signals, calling in the hormonal cavalry. And yes, even if you've never lifted a dumbbell in your life, you can start with bodyweight versions, sit to stands from a chair, lunges in the hallway, or push-ups against the wall. The key is tension and control, not ego. Now let's talk intensity. You don't need to grunt like a pro strongman to get results, but you do need to challenge yourself. Aim for a weight or resistance level that lets you complete 8 to 12 reps with effort, where the last few feel like a real accomplishment. If you're breezing through every set, it's time to up the challenge next session. Conversely, if you're crumbling like a dry cookie on rep 3, dial it back a notch. It's about finding your sweet spot, the zone where growth happens. Recovery is just as crucial as the workout itself. Remember, testosterone production doesn't spike while you're lifting. It surges during the rest periods afterward. That means giving your muscles and your hormone system time to rebuild stronger. Shoot for at least 48 hours between intense sessions targeting the same muscle groups. On your off days, a gentle walk or some light stretching can enhance blood flow without draining your reserves. Form matters more than load, especially after 60. A sloppy squat or a rounded back deadlift ramps up injury risk faster than you can say, doctor's office. Focus on posture, chest up, shoulders, back core engaged. Slow, deliberate movements also amplify the hormonal response by keeping muscles under tension longer. Think of it as a conversation with your body. Speak clearly, don't whisper. If you've ever felt intimidated by gym culture, here's a little twist. You can build this routine right at home, no fancy machines required. A sturdy chair, a pair of adjustable dumbbells, or even resistance bands will do the trick. It's not about the equipment, it's about consistency. Twice a week, commit to showing up for yourself, even if it's just 30 minutes in your living room. Over time, those small sessions accumulate into monumental shifts in strength, confidence, and hormones. By integrating this strategic resistance training protocol into your week, you're sending a powerful message. Age is just a number, and your body still responds to the right stimulus. You'll notice improvements in muscle tone, joint stability, and yes, that underlying surge in vitality. And remember, this is only the first of 5 proven strategies, so if you thought that feeling unstoppable was a thing of the past, buckle up. We're just getting started. Tip number 2, optimize your sleep cycle. Now that we've awakened your muscle and your hormonal powerhouse, let's talk about where the magic really happens during sleep. Think of your bed as the launch pad for testosterone production. While you're catching those Z's, your body goes into repair mode, releasing growth hormone and pumping out testosterone like it's on a mission, but only if you give it the right environment. First, set the stage for deep, uninterrupted rest. Keep your bedroom cool. Around 65 degrees is ideal because a drop in core temperature signals your brain to kickstart those restorative cycles. If you're still cranking the thermostat up like it's winter in the Arctic, your body spends energy trying to cool down instead of rebuilding and recharging. Next, blackout curtains are your secret weapon. Even a tiny glow from your phone, charging light, or street lamps sneaking through the blinds can disrupt melatonin production, that essential sleep hormone that paves the way for testosterone release. So darken the room as if you're sneaking into a top-secret mission, no peeking lights allowed. Now let's address the elephant in the room: screen time. Those late-night scrolls through social media or evening news briefings, they flood your brain with blue light and stimulate cortisol, the stress hormone that competes directly with testosterone. Aim to switch off screens at least 90 minutes before bed. If that sounds brutal, try winding down with a book, or better yet, practice a simple breathing exercise. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 6. It's like a mini power down for your nervous system. And hey, I get it, sometimes grandkids pop in for a 2 a.m. video call, thinking it's hilarious to show you their latest dance moves. Here's your polite play: set your phone on Do Not Disturb and schedule quiet hours so you can snore uninterrupted. Trust me, they'll survive until morning. Finally, consider a pre-sleep smoothie to prime your body: a blend of tart cherries, banana, and almond milk. Tart cherries are rich in natural melatonin, bananas pack potassium for muscle relaxation, and almond milk adds a gentle dose of magnesium. Sip it about 30 minutes before bed and let nature do the rest. By optimizing your sleep cycle with these simple tweaks, temperature control, blackout, reinforcement screen curfews, and a bedtime ritual, you'll supercharge your body's nightly repair crew. When you wake up feeling truly rested, you'll not only notice sharper focus and better mood, but you'll also be stoking the fires of testosterone production every single night. Sweet dreams and stronger mornings are just around the corner. Tip number 3, nutrition for testosterone boost. All right, gentlemen, fuel is everything. Your car won't run on empty, and your body certainly won't either. When it comes to dialing up testosterone after 60, what's on your plate matters just as much as what's in your dumbbell rack. Think of food as your hormones' tropical vacation. Give it sunshine, nutrients, and it'll come back swinging. Let's talk the 3 big players first. Zinc, vitamin D, and healthy fats are your MVPs. Zinc is like the security guard at the testosterone factory. Without enough, the gates stay closed. You'll find zinc in oysters if you want to feel like a romance novel hero, but you can also grab it from pumpkin seeds, beef, and spinach. Vitamin D is more than sunshine in a pill. It's crucial for hormone signaling. Aim for wild-caught salmon fortified eggs, or just step outside for 15 minutes. Remember that sun is free. Lastly, healthy fats, avocados, nuts, olive oil are the building blocks. No fats, no foundations. It's that simple. Now plate your plate. Breakfast could be a 3-egg omelet loaded with spinach and mushrooms, topped with sliced avocado. Midday lunch looks like grilled grass-fed steak over a bed of mixed greens, sprinkled with pumpkin seeds. Dinner, pan-seared wild salmon with a side of roasted Brussels sprouts and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Each meal is a symphony of nutrients playing in perfect harmony to fire up your hormone orchestra. But here's the twist: there's a surprising villain lurking in most kitchens: processed seed oils. Think canola, soybean corn oil, those go-to bottles that promise heart health, but actually fuel inflammation and cortisol. Imagine cortisol as the uninvited guest that hogs the party playlist. It drowns out testosterone's greatest hits. So swap those seed oils for olive, avocado, or coconut oil instead. It's a small change with a massive payoff. Let's not ignore the occasional treat you deserve to enjoy life, but make it count. Swap your afternoon chocolate bar for a handful of dark chocolate-covered almonds. You still get the sweet kick, but you're also delivering magnesium and monounsaturated fats straight to your bloodstream. Hydration plays its part too. Water is the unsung hero of hormone transport. Aim for at least 8 glasses a day, yes, even if you've earned the right to say, "I'm not thirsty." Herbal teas and sparkling water count too, but steer clear of sugary sodas that spike insulin and send testosterone packing. Now, I promised a twist: the breakfast cereal you grew up with might be plotting behind your back. Those brightly colored boxes are usually full of sugar and refined grains that wreck blood sugar balance and spike cortisol. If you crave something quick, try a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, topped with fresh berries, a spoonful of chia seeds, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. You'll thank yourself when your energy stays steady and your hormones stay happy. Supplement-wise, while whole foods should be your priority, a high-quality multivitamin with zinc and D3 can fill any gaps. Think of it as backup support, not frontline defense. And if you're unsure about your levels, a simple blood test can reveal deficiencies so you can target exactly what you need. Finally, remember that consistency trumps perfection. You don't have to eat like a health guru every single meal. Small, smart swaps add up. Commit to one nutritional upgrade per week. Maybe ditch the seed oils first, then add more leafy greens, then ramp up your healthy fats. Before you know it, these habits will be as automatic as your morning coffee. By optimizing nutrition this way, you're not just eating to survive, you're eating to thrive, rebuilding your hormone foundation one meal at a time. Next up, we'll tackle stress management and mindset hacks that keep cortisol in check and testosterone at the top of its game. Stick with me, your body's about to thank you. Tip number 4, stress management and mindset. Gentlemen, meet cortisol, the arch nemesis of testosterone. When life piles on deadlines, family drama, or that neighbor's relentless leaf blowing, your body reacts as if you're facing down a saber-toothed tiger. Cortisol surges, testosterone takes cover, and pretty soon you're stuck in survival mode instead of thrive mode. Let's flip the script. First, start your morning with a simple breathing ritual. Sit upright in a chair, close your eyes, and inhale for 4 counts through the nose. Hold for 2, then exhale for 6 counts through the mouth. Repeat 5 times and you'll lower cortisol faster than scrolling through another news feed. Next, incorporate brief meditation or mindfulness breaks. You don't need hours of lotus position mastery, just 2 to 5 minutes between tasks. Focus on the sensation of your feet on the ground or the sounds around you. This mini reset signals your brain that you're safe, allowing testosterone-friendly processes to resume. Now let's add a cold splash twist. After your shower, crank the water to a brisk 30-second cool down, ankles first, then knees, hips, chest, shoulders. It's a shock to the system that reduces inflammation and prompts a surge of endorphins, nature's own stress busters. Mindset matters equally. Reframe aging as vintage strength rather than decline. Every gray hair is a badge of experience, every wrinkle a story. Keep a small journal and jot down 1 win each day. Did you walk an extra mile, nailed that breathing exercise, or simply smiled more? These entries build momentum and reinforce a positive mental environment where testosterone can flourish. Finally, find joy in social connection. Laughter is a powerful cortisol antidote. Schedule a weekly catch-up phone coffee or golf with a friend who lifts you up. Positive social interactions release oxytocin, which buffers stress and supports hormonal balance. By weaving these stress management and mindset strategies into your daily routine, you're creating fertile ground for testosterone to grow. Less cortisol means more room for your body's natural vitality to shine. Next, we'll explore how strategic intermittent fasting can further turbocharge your hormone levels, so stay tuned. Tip: intermittent fasting protocols. Now let's talk about timing specifically when you eat. Intermittent fasting, IF, isn't a fad. It's a powerful metabolic switch that signals your body to ramp up hormone production, including testosterone. Think of fasting windows as giving your digestive system and your endocrine system a well-deserved vacation. There are several IF schedules, but for men over 60, simplicity and sustainability are key. A 16-8 approach, fast for 16 hours, eat within an 8-hour window, is a perfect starting point. For example, if you finish dinner by 7 p.m., you wouldn't eat again until 11 a.m. the next day. During the fast, water, black coffee, or herbal tea are fair game. They keep you hydrated and focused without spiking insulin. If you're already comfortable with 16-8, you might experiment with 18-6 once or twice a week. Extending the fast by just 2 hours can deepen the hormonal benefits. Just be sure to listen to your body if you feel lightheaded or excessively fatigued. Pull back to 16-8 or add a protein-rich snack in the middle of the fast. Why does IF boost testosterone? When you fast, insulin levels drop and human growth hormone spikes, two conditions that create an optimal environment for testosterone synthesis. Plus, fasting triggers cellular repair processes like autophagy, which clear out damaged cells and support healthy glandular function. Here's a practical sample schedule. 7 p.m. Last bite of dinner, aim for balanced macros. Protein, healthy fats, fiber. Nabors, 7 p.m., 11 a.m. Fasting window, hydrate generously. Black coffee upon waking is optional. 11 a.m. Break the fast with a nutrient-dense meal, grilled chicken or tofu salad with leafy greens, avocado, and a drizzle of olive oil. 2 p.m. Light snack, Greek yogurt topped with berries and a few walnuts for healthy fats. 5 p.m. Dinner plate similar to lunch, quality protein, fibrous veggies, and moderate carbs like quinoa or sweet potato. That pattern repeats 6 days a week. On the 7th day, you can enjoy a slightly extended eating window to keep your metabolism guessing and your social life intact. A twist: swap your usual black coffee during the fast for bulletproof tea, steeped black or green tea with a teaspoon of grass-fed ghee stirred in. The healthy fats smooth out any caffeine jitters and provide slow-burn energy without breaking the fast's metabolic benefits. If you're concerned about muscle loss, time your resistance training from tip number 1 just before your first meal. That way, the post-workout nutrition can support recovery directly, while the fasting period leading up to your workout primes your hormone system for an extra surge. Remember, consistency over perfection. Don't stress about an occasional skipped fast day. The goal is to build a rhythm that supports your hormones without making your life harder. As your body adapts, you'll notice improved energy, clearer thinking, and yes, a gradual uptick in that underlying testosterone baseline. Next up is our surprise bonus twist, the cold exposure technique that jolts your system in the best way possible. Stick around. Surprise bonus twist, cold exposure. All right, now for a twist that's equal parts shocking and invigorating: cold exposure. Picture this. You step into your shower, you turn the dial past warm, and suddenly your body feels like it's in the Arctic tundra. I know what you're thinking. Dr. Carter, have you lost your mind? But bear with me. That blast of cold isn't torture. It's a signal that tells your system, wake up and adapt. Here's what happens. The cold shock triggers a rapid release of norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that sharpens focus, reduces inflammation, and primes your hormone-producing glands for action. It's like sending a wake-up call to your endocrine system, one that your testosterone factory simply can't ignore. Let's break it down into steps you can start today. 1. Ease in. If you're new to cold showers, begin with your usual warm rinse. After washing off soap and shampoo, switch to cool water for 15 seconds. Breathe steadily, no holding your breath, like you're under a submarine escape drill. 2. Build tolerance. Over the next week, add 5 seconds each day until you reach 30 to 45 seconds of truly cold water. Aim to expose your feet, legs, torso, and finally shoulders and neck. Ankles first always. It's easier on your system and builds your confidence. 3. Daily habit. Incorporate this at the end of your regular shower 2 to 3 times per week, ideally on non-resistance training days, so you don't overtax your recovery. 4. Full embrace. When you're comfortable, try a single 30-second blast of cold after your workout. It accelerates muscle recovery, reduces soreness, and further amplifies that hormonal surge. Sound intense. That's the point. Your body interprets the cold as a minor stressor, responding by boosting repair mechanisms and fortifying resilience. Over time, this hormetic stress strengthens your circulatory system, improves immune function, and yes, supports higher baseline testosterone levels. Now let's add a lighthearted spin, turn your cold blast into a challenge. Keep a whiteboard on your bathroom wall and log your cold shower time. Compete with yourself, beat yesterday's time, and you'll not only build grit, but also celebrate small wins that feed positive mindset loops. Bonus points for funny progress notes like, Day 3 almost froze but conquered. If you want to take it a step further, try a simple ice bath hack. Fill a small bucket or basin with cold water and ice cubes, then submerge your forearms and elbows for 1 to 2 minutes post-shower. This targeted approach is easier than a full-body plunge and still delivers the norepinephrine spike you need. A quick caution: if you have cardiovascular issues, check with your doctor first. Cold exposure can increase heart rate and blood pressure temporarily, so you want to be sure your heart is ready for the shock. By embracing cold exposure, you're harnessing an ancient practice, one used by athletes, monks, and warriors across the centuries to unlock hormonal potential. It primes your body's natural defenses, heightens alertness, and gives your testosterone level strategies an unexpected turbocharge. With this bonus hack in your toolkit, you've now seen all 5 core strategies plus our surprise twist. Next, we'll explore how to weave in a powerful ally, nitric boost, to amplify these effects even further. Stick with me. My #1 recommendation for natural testosterone booster. By now, you've set the stage with targeted workouts, optimized sleep, clean, nutrition, stress mastery, strategic fasting, and even the cold shock twist. You've built a powerhouse environment inside your body, and that's where Nitric Boost comes in as the ultimate supporting act. Think of Nitric Boost as the amplifier on your stereo system. You've already dialed in the equalizer with those foundational habits. Nitric Boost cranks up the volume, ensuring those hormones and nutrients deliver maximum impact. Its clinically studied ingredients like beetroot extract and L-citrulline work by increasing nitric oxide production, widening blood vessels, and enhancing blood flow. Better circulation means more efficient nutrient delivery to muscles, optimize hormone transport, and improve recovery after resistance training. Here's how it fits into your routine on training days. Take Nitric Boost about 30 minutes before your workout. You'll notice that pumps feel fuller, endurance lasts longer, and recovery kicks in faster. On non-training days, a morning dose supports steady blood flow and energy, complementing your intermittent fasting and cold exposure benefits. Let me share a quick story. My neighbor Bob, retired witty, but a bit skeptical, started following the 5 strategies and added Nitric Boost to his morning coffee. Within 2 weeks, he sent me a text. Doc Carter, I've got to admit I feel like I've unplugged and recharged my own battery. He even dusted off his old golf clubs and beat me at the 9th hole again. Nitric Boost isn't a replacement for your hard-earned habits. It's the perfect partner that amplifies what you're already doing. If you're serious about reclaiming strength, vitality, and that underlying hormonal drive, you'll find the link to try it below. Remember, it's not about quick fixes. It's about smart, sustainable strategies amplified with a scientifically formulated edge. So with your toolbox full of natural methods and Nitric Boost in your corner, you're equipped to face the next chapter with confidence, energy, and resilience. Let's recap what you've learned and see how it all fits together. Recap and science summary. Let's pull it all together and see how these strategies form a cohesive plan to double your testosterone after 60. Resistance training. Tip number 1, short twice-weekly sessions of compound movements like squats, deadlifts, and push-ups trigger an acute hormonal response. Controlled tension and proper recovery windows ensure maximal testosterone spikes. Optimized sleep tip. Number 2, keeping your bedroom cool, dark, and tech-free enhances deep sleep cycles when the bulk of testosterone is released. A simple pre-sleep smoothie of cherries, bananas, and almond milk can further support melatonin and muscle recovery. Testosterone-friendly nutrition. Tip number 3, prioritize zinc, vitamin D, and healthy fats through foods like oysters or pumpkin seeds, wild-caught salmon, and avocados. Swap inflammatory seed oils for olive or coconut oil, and choose low-sugar, high-fiber options to stabilize blood sugar and cortisol. Stress management and mindset tip. Number 4, daily breathing rituals. Brief mindfulness breaks and even a cold splash ritual reduce cortisol. Reframing aging as vintage strength and logging small wins cultivates a positive mental environment for hormone production. Intermittent fasting tip. 5. A 16-hour fasting protocol lowers insulin and boosts growth hormone, creating an optimal hormonal milieu. A sample eating window from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. keeps energy stable, while occasional 18-6 fasts deepen metabolic benefits. Bonus cold exposure brief. Cold water bursts trigger norepinephrine release, reducing inflammation and sharpening focus. Gradual progression from 15 to 45 seconds builds tolerance and resilience, further priming testosterone pathways. Nitric boost integration. Clinically studied ingredients like beetroot extract and L-citrulline amplify blood flow, enhancing nutrient and hormone delivery to muscles and glands. Taking it pre-workout or with your morning routine ensures you get the most from your new lifestyle foundation. The science in brief, each strategy taps into established physiological mechanisms. Mechanical stimulus from resistance training, the anabolic window of deep sleep, micronutrient cofactors in hormone synthesis, cortisol regulation through parasympathetic activation, metabolic shifts via fasting hormesis from cold stress and nitric oxide-mediated vasodilation. When combined, they offer a multi-angle assault on age-related testosterone decline, leveraging the body's own biology, rather than relying on external hormones or risky interventions. By implementing these steps consistently, you're not chasing a temporary high. You're re-establishing a sustainable hormonal baseline that supports muscle, mood, libido, and overall vitality. Keep at it, track your progress, and lean on each strategy to reinforce the others. Your body will respond, and Father Time will have to catch up. Up next, if you're ready, we'll close with actionable next steps and a friendly challenge to get started today. Closing and next steps. Congratulations, gentlemen. You've just unlocked a roadmap to reclaiming vitality and doubling your testosterone after 60. Here's what to do next. First, pick one strategy to implement today. Maybe schedule your first resistance training session this afternoon, or set up blackout curtains for tonight's sleep. Small wins build momentum. Second, track your progress. Keep a simple journal or use your phone's notes app to log workouts, fasting windows, sleep quality, and how you feel each morning. Seeing trends helps you tweak and stay motivated. Third, commit to consistency. True transformation comes from steady effort. Circle 2 days on your calendar for workouts, set a daily reminder for your breathing ritual, and plan your eating window each week. Finally, share your journey. Post in the comments which tip you'll start with, or tag a friend who needs this boost. Community support amplifies success. If you're looking for that extra edge, remember Nitric Boost is designed to complement these natural strategies. Links below if you're ready to amplify your results. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll reveal the top 5 foods that melt away stubborn belly fat after 60. Hit subscribe, tap the bell, and let's keep this momentum going, because the best years of your life aren't behind you. They're ahead. Let's make them legendary.